And now we're in a special episode or something like that.
Was this episode 35.5?
I guess so. I guess that's what I'll title it. Might be 36.5. I don't remember, to be honest. I always just copy the last one and increment the number by one and hope I don't ever miss one.
Yeah, well, I hope so too, because
can't wait to rename the Fuck If I Know +1.
well, I did. Yeah, so I got down to like fuck if I know +2, and then I went back to looking at what episode you posted, and then I updated that. So I'm now up to fuck if I know +1, fuck if I know +2, and then session 36. So I don't exactly know where those numbers are or how they correlate, but that's a end of campaign me answering questions problem.
Okay. So,
Because session 36 is tomorrow, so that's why I said this is 35.5, because
yeah, it's in between.
Yeah.
Or
so who wants to recap last?
I see. I usually do it. I think I'm not going to volunteer this time.
Okay, yeah. Well,
my brother's in the bathroom. How do you do this, brother? Every time. Anyway, it's fucking 1:20 a.m. He went in there like 3 minutes ago, and as I'm sitting here, I'm like, I need to use the bathroom. God damn it. Anyway.
Start recording and then immediately leave to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, only the best. That's why you asked me if I was ready, right?
Yes. This is where the high quality content comes in. All right. Professionalism.
Last time, Ockendorf has gone on lockdown due to recent events, as we'll say, being we hired a criminal organization to break Phineas out of prison because they've been labeled occultist. My character knows that operation was a success. Stayed the night, and now everything's in lockdown. I briefly interacted with Gunther at the gate, who's one of the witch hunters, and briefly talked to him, and am now making moves to try to get my way out, since apparently only officials or important individuals or something or the other are going to be able to get out. And I'm leveraging, but hopefully leveraging, the fact that I worked for them already on the logging job, the fact that I'm continuing the goals of the logging job, essentially, and the fact that I have testimony, essentially, from a witch hunter that they are going to bring try to bring in a huge number of witch hunters here and, quote, burn it to the ground. And hope to leverage that to get me the fuck out of here.
Okay.
And that leaves us to, I went to the courthouse. I think I passed a diplomacy check to, yes, oh yeah, they said they're going to get the chancellor to look into it. I think that's where we broke off last time.
Yeah, so you're basically waiting for the person to return.
I was said maybe an hour.
Yeah.
There's...
So...
point of order, I would like to make sure that I destroyed the notes that were passed to me during the night's events.
Okay, copy that.
They were burned or something. You know, classic methods. They are not on my person. They are not balled up in a heap somewhere. They are destroyed.
Copy that. There is something I need to double check real quick. Okay. It's gonna be in the party.
Is Mystic Armor a touch spell or a self spell?
I don't know.
Look at the compendium.
Okay.
You ward
Right.
yourself. Damn.
All right, so the time takes a bit longer than intended. It takes about 2. I'm not going to adjust time because, but I will keep track of it at the end here. Let me open up a notepad so I can keep. So I keep track of the time that passes because that's how much time I'm going to allot to the other party to do things. Okay. And if they're like, yeah, we just wait around and do nothing for that period of time, it's like, cool, it's fine. But if they have things they want to do, so.
Or if we keep doing out of sync problems.
Yeah. So she informed you it'd be about an hour to get back. But that doesn't seem to quite happen. About 2 hours later.
I'll be studying the basic crafter's book.
Okay.
I don't really know what that entails.
It's a book filled with a bunch of recipes.
Is it an item that I read and then don't need anymore in my inventory?
No, it's
Like, how does that work?
no, it's a thing you just have. While it's in your possession, it counts as you having those formulas. So if you lost it, you wouldn't have the formulas anymore for crafting.
I see.
Yeah. Who remembers the book full of formulas, Kath? No one does that.
I mean, it's like the basic shit. I don't know.
Pull up a number of level 0 items in Pathfinder.
I'm aware. That being said, I don't know. You should be able to pick like 10 of them to not need. Give me my cantrip crafting.
Yeah, that's called a formula book, Kath. You know, the thing that other people who craft also have.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's see here. Well, I could tell you at least there's more than 50 items that are level 0. More than 100.
Well, I know how to craft a lot of items in Minecraft, so there.
At least 150, about 2. There's at least 200 level 0 items. So that's 250, 300, 350, 400. All right, I'm going to stop there, but there's at least 400 items, Kath.
Okay, fine. Shush.
So about 2 hours pass, and the courthouse lady finally returns. And when she does, you see 2 royal guards with her. Or 2 palace guards, I should say. That'd be better. Thanks. And she informs you that she's like, well, I delivered your letter, and the chancellor would like to speak to you directly.
All right, then.
And these 2 men here will escort you to the chamber.
Sure.
Or, I'm sorry, I misspoke. It wasn't the chancellor; it was the captain of the guard.
Oh. Okay. I thought you said chancellor last time as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did say chancellor last time. She said she was going to give it to the things. That's why I said chancellor this time. But what I meant to say is when she came back, she said the captain of the guard wants to speak with you.
Okay.
So, but yes, beforehand I did say chancellor, and she did. That was intentional. That she was going to go speak to the chancellor.
Okay. Proceed.
And she's like, these two men here will they're going to escort you, and they'll take you to they'll take you to the captain.
I'm gonna get out of the city without the gun. Although, I may or may not even know about that. I know the city's under lockdown. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. And the 2 palace guards escort you into the city keep.
That over here?
Guess I will.
Oh,
It's over here.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Have we been to this one before?
No. Well, yes, actually you have. Yeah.
That was where we, like, got patted down and we got our first... That was when we very first did the login job, I think.
Yes. Yeah. As you get taken in, you don't get taken to the reception room area to where they had stuff checked in last time. They just walk you straight past, and after walking through a bit, you go up a flight of stairs and you end up they bring you to a fairly large room. They say, "Wait here, the captain will be back shortly," or "the captain will be in shortly." And they motion you into the room, and they will close the door behind you as you enter.
I presume there are tables or something or other.
Yeah, it looks kind of like there's like a fairly large, like a fancy ornate coffee table, and several couches and chairs kind of around the place.
All right.
After about 15 minutes, you see a very large man enter. You have seen him once before. It is
At the front gate?
the captain of the guard, Landolf.
Did we see him at the front gate?
No, you saw him when he intervened in interfering with the witch hunters.
Gotcha.
He's a very large man.
I recall.
Yeah. And as he enters, he
Hello again.
hits you. Hello. Hello, Elric. It's I didn't think I'd be seeing you so soon.
Well, I don't imagine I need to just give this one a breakdown. You know, the gates are closed.
Yes. Durant gave his permission for that after incident last night. There's you seem to find yourself in trouble a lot recently.
You're telling me. I usually stick to I usually stick to traveling with my one companion, but I've been caught up here in jobs as of late. Anyway.
Well, I have some questions for you, and I'm going to be as nice about this as I can be. And if you're not, hopefully you'll be as respectful to me as I am to you. Otherwise, we'll have to take a bit more extreme measures.
As you are, then.
So, a part of your letter, you're explaining that they did not allow you through the gate, and you have completed the logging expedition, as within your right to do so. However, your reason for wanting to leave that was requested was because you're actively working with someone who's still on the logging job. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. And you see him shuffle through some papers he sets down. And I have here a list of all the groups that were that signed up for the logging job. And might I ask who you claim to be working with?
It'd be a party of 4 consisting of Jade, Nikolai, Kurt, and not Gabriel, and Gerald?
You are so close. It is Jared.
Damn
Um,
it. I'm sorry, Datura. I've failed you.
yeah, it's Gerald.
Yes.
And he goes, and then he shuffles through and he looks through. Ah, that group. There's a few of them I'm not a fan of, but they have yet to cause any kind of issues. Well then, I must ask, is that all you're working with?
Well, I have my own group as well.
Indeed. And those are?
That would be Kai, Elriot? I forgot what they made the last name. Melsoit?
Melikiot?
I might have had it the second time. Anyways, yes.
We
Olaf.
don't know how to pronounce your name, DNC. I'm sorry. I've never had to say your last name out loud. And or your character's last name.
Olafson and Phineas. Don't think that one had a last name.
Yes. And the fact that you're working with your current group is actually what raises the most questions. We have do you know where Phineas is right now?
I do not.
What is seems like he's been working with you quite a lot recently. Or at least that's the paper you formed the group before you left here. It also lists one other person on here as well.
Ah, yes, the ogre.
Yes.
That one left, I suppose, while out in the forest.
He just abandoned in the middle of the forest.
He took a raft down the river while we were resupplying and resting. I suppose our food wasn't good enough for him. Or perhaps he just had something else to do.
Well, as worrying as it is, with the recent ogre troubles we have had, I have I less care about him, more just curiosity. No, what I was more concerned about is your nature in working with Phineas. He was apprehended as of late. We have undeniable proof from the witch hunters that he is that he was deservedly under their custody. Are you aware of why that might be?
I'm actually pausing here to try to think of what my character knows in total. Because we've been a long time since that. And it's been such a while that I actually don't remember. What does my character actually know? Because way back when, I mean, I know they fight weird. By all accounts, especially by this world, they're fucking weird. We don't need to establish anything further than that. So, in my group, he serves as a brawler of sorts, though his fighting style is a bit rugged, I'll say. They've
Yes.
worn thick robes and a mask essentially the entire time we've known them.
So, how aware of how aware are you that or I should say, were you aware that Phineas was touched by chaos?
Mm. To my knowledge, either some early set disease or maybe light chaos, but I don't. I've never seen any madness in them. No, nothing to question their sanity or their director or morals. As far as I can tell, he might be just one of those. Is there a word? I want to say victim of it as opposed to like anything more than that. And if they're, I want to say, and if they're about their wits, then it shouldn't be a problem. I guess that's fine enough. So, yeah.
Well, there is a bit of a problem, unfortunately. Um,
They
Chaos
aren't
mutants
still.
like him are very dangerous. They're easily susceptible to chaos influences. And although they might seem fine on the surface, they don't. There's no guarantee the way they stay that way. They're more likely fall to the ruinous powers than any of us. Now, although we don't allow, although witch hunters are not a common occurrence in our land, with our current deal, having having us have this level of blunder is rather a bit of an issue on our end.
You said a deal, them being here, I presume?
Yes. We had an issue a while back, and we were forced to request Altdorf's aid. And the Empire did send aid. However, they also had a few stipulations associated with that aid. And they're here as a part of that deal.
Are you aware, or I assume you've been told through what I already sent in my letter, that they're requesting ample backup, and while it may only be the words of one of their ranks, that given this event, they may very well be planning to put this place to the pyre?
Yes, I'm aware of what they would like, but the Empire wouldn't be so brash without what is it? Without a greater factor involved.
Mm.
We
I'm pretty sure they've also used claims of the strange events that's happening over the course of the last months to further justify their cause.
Yes. Well, luckily that's taking place within the Forest of Gloom, not so much in here.
Granted, that is one of
We
the
can-
problems I wish to solve.
Yes, as do we. However, this slight against them is rather damaging, and as much as we do not like their presence and would like them to leave faster, having situations like these to where having situations that happen like this can cause their stay to be elongated and causing greater and greater issues. We prefer them in and out and gone as quickly as possible. Or them mucking about with as less as possible.
Do you have a plan to have them gone? Or is it just kind of hopes and wants?
Well, my hope is that if we can have them, if we can secure this This, I don't know what he is exactly. To me, to the report, it looked like he's just some mutant, but the witch hunters claim he's a full-blown cultist and whatnot. But my hope is by providing them with him, that they'll expunge the things they've needed to and quickly move on.
Well, while it means nothing, I'll say it anyways. That one is certainly not a cultist.
Yes.
But that doesn't help anyone here.
No. Well, one of my concerns right now is the fact that under our watch, well, technically it was the witch hunters' fault. I'm blaming them. But it's within our city, so that's not good enough. Is that he is currently out of custody. Do you know he is still registered as one of your members, and you're claiming to be working with people, and you acknowledge that you are working alongside of him. So, my question is, did you have anything to do with his escape?
Me scouring my proficiencies. I have such a temp to just be very blatant, be like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know how that functions because I basically just put him and his whole city in a very tight spot. Lying makes it worse. I'm not particularly good at lying. Thankfully, Untrained says I at least have a +5, but yes.
He lets out a sigh and kind of like puts his hands to the bridge of his nose. Can you give me the details?
We were coming here to resupply before going against our raid against what we believe to be the central power of the going-ons in the forest. You know, teaming up with the other group, gearing up, ready to go. We were going to grab some quick supplies and be out by the next day. Phineas gets arrested. So we plan to get him out and go back doing our job. I don't have details on how they got out exactly. I wasn't part of that.
So you're saying someone else. So you're saying someone actively freed him then?
Yes.
Do you know who that is?
Think how much I know. I know the name of a guild. I know the name of a criminal organization, I think. I don't know them. I just know their name. Kaisler knows them. But I know who they are, and I directly dealt with them. So. Who they are? Not really. We paid off another group to do it.
Then who was the group you paid for it?
I believe they were called the Wolves or something to that effect.
You see him write several things. Write a few things down. Well, as rugged as this place is, this is relative serious crime. But we might be able to overlook it if you, and probably put you in good graces with the witch hunters here. So they won't pursue either if you are willing to come to a deal with us.
You want me to lure Phineas back?
Yes. Well, not lure him back, per se. The idea was for me to discuss with the witch hunters and see if I can convince them to accompany you in finding him. They're quite adept at tracking.
Hmm. Just to be pragmatic, any other offers on the table?
Well, there are two others. One,
Lock you in chains forever for numerous crimes against this and probably execute.
well, definitely lock you in chains until the situation is resolved with punishment dealt at a later time. That is option number 2, and option number 3 is we simply just inform the witch hunters and hand you over to them.
Mm. Death and a fate worse than death. Understood.
Now, this isn't completely just one-sided. Not only is we're willing to do that, but we're also Achendorf, at the very least, is willing to pay you a bit for this.
To help get the witch hunters off your backs.
Well, we will definitely provide sanctuary from them. They don't need to know the full story. They just need to know that a concerned citizen who might know the location of a chaos cultist might be able to help them in the right direction. They don't need to know everything. And we'll even pay you 50 gold as well.
Have to get back on my feet, I suppose. Alright, thinking out loud here, player time. The
Okay.
obvious direction I see this going is that I'm probably agreeing to this deal, at least up front. The breakdown of it though is probably I can't really see it staying within the alignment of the party naturally. I don't see it anyway going other way than the blatant betrayal. Um, to go find Phineas. If I find Phineas, I find the rest of them, and then I don't know. They would probably just fucking attack, but I don't. I don't know. Let's see. Is there any other reasonable thing? I don't know how the other group we're traveling with. Probably not keen on attacking witch hunters, especially if I've told these guards that I'm working with them, although they don't know that. But it's gonna definitely ruin everything there. Yeah, I've officially shit-stirred everybody. There is no one left to burn when this is done. There are no bridges left unburnt. Um, well, I've always been good at running away from my problems, haven't I? I don't feel I have much of a choice in the matter. So, what? Sometime you'll tell the hunters to go track him?
Yes, I'll take you over to their temporary holdings and have a discussion and speak on your behalf.
Truthfully, I do not actually know where Phineas is. But
Well, do you
realistically, he's not far. Hell, they're probably waiting
Well,
for
the
me.
witch hunters are fairly good at tracking things down. They can definitely aid you in it. If you have a general idea of where he might be, then giving them that information and them pursuing it is likely to probably bear some fruits. And if it doesn't, well, as long as you don't interfere with their investigation and they come back empty-handed, I suppose that they don't need to know anything more.
Hmm.
Although I fear that's going to cause them to stay around longer. Which is a pain in my ass.
Hmm. Well, suppose we should do this then.
All right. You see him kind of just like leave the papers on the desk as he stands up, or on the coffee table, I should say.
I pause. Okay.
Over my headset real quick.
So again, thinking out loud here, there's a world where
What was that?
I said again, thinking out loud here.
Okay.
A world where I could sneak away from him at this point, but let's try to sneak away from the guys who are expert trackers. Still not a great deal, but at least it's the stat that I'm high in and I'm trained in it. Plus 11 isn't the worst thing I've got. In fact, it's decent. It's tied for second with all my other things.
Hey.
Why can't I just hide in a med kit with medicine? No, that
What?
doesn't make any, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'm making joke.
Fly. Oh, Bob. This fucking fly is just
I can
harassing
already say
me.
one problem though is at current standing I don't have the gun. We don't know when the gun is. They're smugglers. They can smuggle something. I'm sure.
Okay. He is. He's going to lead you away. He's going to lead you away, and two of the palace guards are going to escort behind. So he's in front, you in the middle, and then two palace guards are escorting you, and they take you over to over here.
God, I've got half a mind to be like, is there any business I can go do? No, it's insane. The chat history being cleared is weird because it's transparent now.
Yeah, I cleared it because I heard that when chat gets too long, it causes problems.
Yeah,
And so that's one of the things I did.
it just feels weird.
Okay. So Landolf proceeds to take you over there, and he knocks on the door, and
There's no way they're not gonna know who I am. Anyway, continue.
you can hope.
There is no hope.
Where's it at?
It'll be Altman straight in the doorway.
Altman's at the door right now.
At the gate.
The gate, yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna teleport over here.
Nope. Horst is the one who answers the door.
This was the guy who is tasked for other things.
And Horst opens up, and he goes, "Oh, Captain, I wasn't expecting you here. What business do you have with us?" And Captain kind of steps a bit to the side and kind of holds his hand out, angled towards you, and says, I bring this man because he has information on the prisoner you let escape last night. He just happened to be in the area and kind of overhear things, and out of the kindness of his heart has come to us to help resolve this problem. Horst's eyes just narrow at him, and then you.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, Concerned citizen. Well, then tell me, what have you, what information do you have?
Well,
Does he address you?
I was up late yesterday. Yesterday, and I heard a fair bit of commotion from the east side of the city. That's in the direction of the forest. There's been all the stuff going on with that as of late. I think there'd be good enough reason to think that they're either heading that way, or, given that if they were escaped or whatever, they probably had to spend some time to rest. It's likely not a bad idea to immediately send out, try to go find them.
Give me one moment. As he kind of slams the door in both of your face. And you hear a brief mutter under Landolf's breath. Yeah, you don't quite catch it, but it doesn't sound too happy.
I know that from it's like, wow, from the East, who could have guessed that? Like the no shit Sherlock response. This is the kind of people you bring to my door? The fuck is this? Tell me to do my job.
After a bit, Horst comes back and opens up the door. Thank you for waiting. Well, certainly traveling east towards the thing is a possibility, but certainly hunting out and tracking him, I could certainly do that while the others are busy. If Landolf kind of steps in. Well, I was hoping, since the prisoner you let escape is clearly better than one of you could handle, I was hoping you could take this one here. He proved himself quite useful on the guarding the camps at the logging expedition. And and I figured you take him, and maybe you and Gunther can check out, can try to track him.
I knew it was gonna be Gunther.
Well, deploying two of us to leave. Fuck. I'll have you know, the only reason he got out was because we were attacked by someone else. If it was a one-on-one, he never would have gone free. Someone aided in his escape.
You think it best to keep more people here, then? Just you and I go?
I'm leaning towards that. There's no need to bother Gunther as well. And second. Then I kind of was like, well, certainly, certainly, I bet you two could handle it. This has been no in person, but I think only one of you might run into issues. I think it's best for you two of it. I'll even assign some extra guards and to take care of various area tasks that you need completed. As he's going to try to convince Horst here of this.
I hope you fail, man. I hope you fail. Don't send two. That's a decent roll. No, don't send two of them. That's two people I either need to sneak away from or blatantly betray somehow.
We'll need at least 10 guards to cover the tasks we're doing.
I was being like, but don't you want it just done right?
Landolf kind of like, 10? But there's only two of you leaving. And 10 of your guards can barely do the job the two of us can. Landolph kind of sighs and be like, all right,
I mean, it still sounds easy
I'll
if
do
we
it.
just take the two of us.
I'll inform the guards. I'll get a list of names and I'll get them over to Altman as he motions with his hands to one of the palace guards behind him, and one of the palace guards starts walking away.
All right.
Very well. When will you be ready to leave? As a horse turns to look at you.
Well, what time is it? It's morning, midday, right?
Yeah, it is
Probably midday-ish.
11:40. Well, okay, at this point, it's actually, I haven't adjusted the clock yet, but it's been, let's add an extra 30 minutes to the thing. So it's been about 2 hours and 45 minutes since leaving. So it's about like 1 o'clock, or a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Or actually, pretty much 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's like 2 p.m. right now.
Mm. This changes things for the worse. So, immediate thoughts here is that I could try to ask for a bit of time here. Be like, yeah, I'll be ready in a few hours, whatever. We'll set off in the evening. Which is a lot of time to pass, for one, and it's probably a weird time, game world-wise. And if I have the gun, I'm going to be encumbered, or at least like the first tier of encumbered. And nothing says joining up with a witch hunter like going and encumbering myself before a tracking mission. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Aquabus is 2 bulk, right? I could dunk my fishing tackle. Not my fishing tackle.
Oh no, how will you ever eat?
I do rations, but those are boring.
Yeah, you could just dump all your food in water, Kath. That'll lighten you up.
I am genuinely thinking about just going in and being like, let me go manage my stuff. Because, like, I could dunk some torches. I could dunk the fishing tackle. I've carried around this crowbar, like, the entire game. It's only L, but, like, I haven't used it. Actually, I used it, like, once. It didn't matter, though, I don't think.
Did you have crates you opened up with it?
Yeah. That was the once. It's not useful till it's useful, okay?
Who needs this? Oh god, why don't I have this?
The spine has been a fun trinket to have, but it technically weighs something and doesn't really benefit me. I just want to see if I can get down to not encumbered with the arquebus somehow. Because all I need to do is get to 6L, right?
As long as you're not the next bulk up.
Yes, if I just get rid of fishing tackle, I can afford to have the gun. Okay. Kai, let it be known I might be sacking my dear fishing rod for you. It's not a big deal, but I don't want to give it up on principle. Mechanically, it's almost nothing. All right. Well, give me would you Give me 3 hours. We'll meet at your thing, perhaps the front gate. I want to manage my equipment before we go on a tracking mission.
3 hours?
2 hours.
It's 1 hour tops.
I'll be there.
Then we will rendezvous at the gate. I will see you there. And he slams the door shut.
Reasonable.
Randall flits that aside.
I thought he was fine.
Well, just to well, good luck on your own. I'm going to leave this last guard with you until you leave the city. If you need anything, be sure to ask him. He's a fairly competent individual.
All right. Damn it.
He's also good at holding stuff. If you need to speak with me, I'll be at the castle. Any of the guards can get a hold of me if necessary.
All right.
As he turns and leaves.
So I'm being escorted by a royal guard or a palace guard.
Yes. He remains mostly silent, but if you kind of glance over at him, he kind of gives you a salute.
But I can't
but
do
doesn't say much
crime with
else.
you here. I can't do crime with you. I don't even know. I don't even have a contact. I say like I actually have anything remotely contact based. I was brought to a place by Kai once. I do not have a contact remotely. And probably don't have an hour to do it in. But I might just have to. So messy. So messy. Right now, I'm fringing on a hope that with the lockdown, the delivery of shit is just delayed because it's harder to make a good excuse immediately. And that a little bit of time have passed, they get their crap. But I will spend this time to not have some items on me.
Okay.
I need to at least shore up my claim. Besides, how would I know that the witch hunter would want to set out immediately? I thought they're oh so busy with their work that they need 10 people to replace one. I should have said that when the guy was here. Anyway.
Is 0.5 acceptable? Oh no, 0.5 is too much.
Wait. What are we talking about?
Oh god. Why is it set to Oh.
Oh, scale. Token scale.
Yeah, I was making the token smaller so it wasn't I'll just copy and paste this guy. Boom.
That's fine.
The individual guards aren't like I do have guards on the map, but the individual guards aren't necessarily where they are. They just represent guarded locations. So it's not that there are only 2 guards at X location. It's just that this is a,
Sure. Medium armor has a speed penalty, doesn't it? Well, not if you have the strength requirement. Strength requirement 2. Unfortunate. I don't have 2 strength.
You have 1.
Help. My web of lies is entrapping me. Who could have foresaw this? My web of half truths are entrapping me. To be fair, I didn't actually lie in the past like little bit here.
Greetings.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Solo mission.
Did I catch you doing that after the fact, or are you still doing that?
Doing it right now.
Still doing it.
Oh, sorry, I'll mute myself.
Good luck getting your gun, Kai. I don't actually know if you can beat her.
Oh no. What have you done?
Good question.
Wait, sorry, have you actually done it, or are you in the middle of it?
I'm in the middle of it right
I
now.
didn't quite-
We're recording right now.
Right.
I'm gonna either post it later or do something. I don't know. It's 5.5 or episode 35.5.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Uh, so the palace guard looks at you and says, "So, where are we going to?"
Gonna go either pawn off or at least get rid of some of my equipment. Travel lighter.
Ah, makes sense. He nodded knowingly,
And
clearly not understanding.
true to that, I'm gonna go to items and stuff, I guess. Be like, is there a place where you just get rid of things you don't? Is there a dumpster? Are there dumpsters? Is that a
There's
thing?
nothing stopping you from throwing things on the floor, on the ground.
That's what I mean, but I'm like,
I guess if you really want to,
like I am.
you could try to sell stuff to items and stuff, or you could just throw things off the ground together.
Yeah, like, but
it's up to you,
like,
buddy.
fishing tackle. Like, hey, I got fishing tackle. Can I pawn it? To, be like, yeah, go in.
If you're gonna try to sell items and stuff, would be the place. Yes.
Yeah, so I go in, be like, I got a fishing tackle, but my upcoming tasks are not going to be suited to have this on me. It's heavy.
They will pay it for 50% of its value.
Okay. Crowbar, 5 silver is 2.5. Any world, you want this as a trinket of sorts? I pull up the Manicore spine. Collector, trinket, something, anything. Maybe you got a fanatic or a special craftsman who might want it that you know. I know you merchants have connections.
He kind of studies up a little bit. Well, I couldn't really purchase this, but I bet if you went to I bet if you went to the Black Lotus over there, that elf might give you something for it.
Thanks for the direction.
Welcome.
I genuinely want to also possibly just get rid of the compass. I haven't used it. Olaf has know the way and all this other shit. My character wouldn't want to give up their compass. It's not like a special compass, but like
It's yours.
And so is my fishing tackle, but that's really heavy.
The sacrifices you make for Kai.
Or might not even, depending on how this goes. I don't even know if I can actually do anything with Kai's gun right now. Not with this guy, not with the lack of connections. I mean, I haven't tried, but I'm not probably gonna.
Yeah, I do really love and appreciate all you do for making it, Elric.
Well, I'll have you know that what I was originally kind of trying to do here was try to figure out to meet up with your guys, but then they stuck a royal guard with me, or palace guard with me, so now I can't try to go do crime.
Oh dear.
So yeah. Torches are so cheap. They're 1 copper apiece, which granted they're torches. Okay. I will leave.
Okay.
I have enough carrying capacity to hold an octopus now, but that probably won't matter if I don't ever get an opportunity to hold it. I'll go down to the Black Lotus or whatever.
Okay.
Be like, howdy. Did I ever have a name for items and stuff, person? I did not. Might have picked up a
No.
name at some point, but I don't have it. This one has a name, but I don't know it either. I was pointed your direction. I was told you might want something, or you might want this. Might be interested in this. Manticore spine.
Pulls it out and looks at it. After a moment of studying, he's like, yes, this can be used in a few potions and whatnot. I'd be willing to give you 30 gold for it if you're willing to take it.
Sure, done deal.
He hands you the gold and he takes the spine from you.
All right. I'm just thinking about the coin weight of other games. I'm like, I wonder if that would have even balanced out anything. But coins don't have weight in this. For better or for worse. All right.
Yeah, they're negligible, so.
Yep. So, my character would probably remember where we met with the people with Kai, but I know that what Kai basically does is knows where the person is, they go talk to somebody, and they serve as either a middleman or something else. At worst, that would take multiple hours, I feel like, and... Sorry, at best, it takes an hour or two, and I would somehow have to directly interact with the criminal organization. This seems out of my time range, out of my budget if they have any qualms with my prying, especially with the lack of connections. And the job worked, but it didn't go without a hitch. And I've got a palace guard on my ass, which is definitely going to prevent any of that. So, despite my ideals, I might very well just be having to let it lie and hope that those smugglers smuggle their items. And sooner than this group that I end up with potentially rendezvous. Is there any other junk or any other thing I could pick up realistically here? No, not really. I mean, that's too heavy, isn't it?
I don't know. What is too heavy?
Yes, it is much too heavy. What about something much cheaper? Sorry, I'm thinking about Phineas's armor situation. What's the what's the best possible outcome, assuming I get out and regroup and our whole party lives? The best possible outcome is smuggler's shit arrives. We're all geared up. We go and never set foot in Ockendorf again. And depending on the events that transpire after that, potentially not even be able to go into settlements that have Empire influence. Because my name's probably going to get put on a fucking list. And I've goddamn wanted posters. It is reasonably likely that the smugglers can't get the stuff out in a timely manner or at all due to the lockdown, which would include Kai's gun and Phineas's armor as the minimum things that we really would want. I could reasonably get a backup, like a set of light armor, and claim it as a backup set. For the purposes of logic of why I've done it and all that type of stuff, and I think it would fit. Yeah, it gains 1 gold while stored.
Just so you're aware, the way the border princes work is every city is its own
like province, basically.
Yes, and it is independent from the Empire as well.
Yes,
so
but the witch hunters are not.
Yes, true.
The witch hunters, especially with how much my name's been thrown around in immediate recent history, if these two guys end up never returning and found dead, my name is going on a hit list. If I somehow manage to just sneak away from them, my name is going on a hit list for cooperating with known cultist. Or maybe they don't piece that part together as much, but like it's I want to say surely there's not all zealots, surely. There's at least a few smart cookies in that, right? Like they're not dumb because they're witch hunters. Like that would be a dumb thing.
No, witch hunters are actually some of the smartest people in Warhammer.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
At least for human
they're not dumb.
They have the most amount of like knowledge and
access to learning.
Yeah.
So the 2 and 2 together, we're working together from all of the things. Besides, if the witch hunters get their way, they'll sooner or later get access to the documents from this place. Is my guess. Maybe not fully, but is what it is. My best outcome is that I'm permabanned from this place and nothing else ever happens to me. I don't think it's within my reasonable power to do anything but prepare to leave the city.
Okay. I mean,
other than
you always have the option of shaking the guard if you want.
I could.
You can always try that.
I did think of it. What is this? Armored cloak. AC bonus 1. Light armor. What's the worst part? I waste 3 gold. If I buy another set of stud leather, I can carry it without being encumbered. I think. Or does it overload the backpack and cause problems? No, it's fine. Actually, no. Do backpacks have the same properties as like regular shit where they can technically hold 4 9L out of 4?
I don't.
No.
No.
It just keeps going up. Because it says they can hold up to 4 bulk of items. But if I put a stud leather in there, it says 4L out of 4. So I think that's illegal.
The first 2 bulk of items don't count against the bulk limit if you're carrying or stowing the backpack rather than wearing it on your back. Its bolt is light instead of negligible.
That's like if it's in your hand.
Yeah.
It just says that it holds up to 4, so I'm assuming the number can't go past 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say nothing above 4.
That's the most reasonable thing.
Yeah.
The closest argument is that maybe it can do the same as the player, where I can technically hold 6 9L out of 6, but that I think that's more of an outlier. I don't know. I need to clear up more shit. Which I can't do. So I won't, I guess. But no, shaking the guard, trying to just find a contact in the dark without actually knowing the contact, getting them to connect with whoever has the gun, them getting the gun to me coming back with the gun, even if I'm successful, all of that within the hour. I'm going to put myself in more problems trying to do it than not. Because right now I at least have a way out of the city. We need to solve problem 1 before we can solve problem 4.
You get a tower of cards right now.
I mean, dwarves make guns, right?
Oh yeah, dwarves love guns.
What's the odds I'd be able to buy a normal one?
Very high. Yeah, you could buy another gun if you wanted to.
Kai sees me approach with a long-barreled rifle, gets their hopes up. As I get closer, she scowls just with the fury of 1,000 gods. Like, this isn't my gun.
Yeah, no, you can. If you want to try that with her, you're welcome to.
I
It won't
think death
stop
is
you.
I think death is a better outcome. Do I win the 1v1 against Kai without her gun? She still has a flintlock pistol.
I'd take that bet. As long as she doesn't crit you, good.
I mean, I also have a good hit bonus. Does she have ammo for her dagger pistol?
Yeah.
But, like, how many? Like 10 shots? 20 shots?
Enough to where it wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, okay. I think...
Like, it's not enough to where she could, like, go into a full forest into the campaign.
No. I think my heart is trust the process on the nocturnal wolves, or I think that's what they were called.
Yeah.
I think I might just have to trust the process. Which still leaves me the next problem of, am I going to lead them to my group in hopes that we fight, shake, / whatever happens to them? Do I reasonably know where my group is? I know of the drop-off location.
And you did inform them of the drop-off location.
Yes. So my best guess is that they'd be at or near the drop-off location. And then Kurt and their group is somewhere up north. A few miles off.
Well, technically, I guess would be south because that's where you would head to from the forest road. Is kind of where, but the other group is only parked like an hour or two away.
Right, this whole map is technically flipped upside down. So I said east. I guess it's west. Or wait, no.
What are you talking about?
You know what? I don't know, because for whatever reason, whenever I look at the big map, I always picture the entrance to the city to be at the south.
No, the entrance is north of the city. Is the north.
Yeah. Anyway,
because there's another road that heads north through the Blackfire Pass that heads up till into the Empire, and then technically the road also splits further up ahead that heads westward through other Border Prince cities, and then the one road goes down south and it kind of splits.
I feel like I'm taking forever. And then there's the other part of me that goes like, yeah, but you're walking on eggshells this entire thing. So I don't think it's entirely unreasonable. I feel like the most likely outcome is I group up, I start heading east. At some point or another, one of the characters like Kai is actively doing lookout and spots me with witch hunters. At which point we'll probably call here and start tomorrow. Right? Or air quotes tomorrow.
I mean, if you're close to meeting up with the other group, then that's where me and you will stop it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because the other option is that I lead them the complete wrong direction. Like, start going north or whatever. And try to lose them. That particular route would be better for Eckendorf, as opposed to potentially assaulting more witch hunters. Also, I wholeheartedly do not believe I take the 2v1. Me, with no striking weapon, me, with not actually particularly built... I mean, the class itself is a martial, but, like, my character's not built for damage. I do not have damage. I don't even have bombs, because it's been another day. Where's my bomb peddler?
You could always try to buy bombs in the city.
That seems unwise. Although they'd be, like, alchemically stable or whatever, right?
Yeah, they'd last until used. They don't explode or anything randomly.
I more meant expire, because the daily crafts expire. Because they're daily crafts.
Yeah.
There's no way they, like, sell invisibility potions, and even if they do, they'd be giga expensive.
If it's a magical potion, they're not going to sell it here. If it's an alchemical potion, yes.
Magical. There is no such alchemical
Also,
invisibility.
it's a level 5 settlement, so at most they're going to sell up to level 5 things.
It is the invisibility potion is an uncommon illusion magical potion, but it's a level 4.
That is something you'd have to get from the black market then.
Yeah. Which, lo and behold, you would never guess. I don't have time for that.
If you were somewhere more magically inclined, like if you were like in the area of the elves, for example, then you could actually just buy that kind of stuff on a regular basis.
Yep. Though, even in that case, I feel like invis potions are probably not going to be used one of the ones that's just on casual buy. Like, it's an invisibility potion. How long is it? 10 minutes. That's really weird. The upcast for 4th level for invisibility makes it go from 10 minutes to 1 minute. But it doesn't end if you use like a hostile action.
Okay.
So the 4th rank version is combat application. The regular 2nd rank version is just for sneaking.
Okay. That's interesting.
I think I'm going to lean towards going to the gate, going east.
Okay. So you said you're going to meet him at the gate then?
Apprehensive as fuck. Don't mind me, sorry.
That's fine. This session's all about you, buddy. Every log you need. The only time limiting is how much sleep we want before session.
Sleep?
Okay, that's for me. I guess not for you.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on that thing where I randomly fall asleep for like 4 or 5 hours, and I go, well, I mean, that's how much sleep I get on some days anyway. So just stay awake till I'm tired again? Right?
Yeah. I mean, you also
Or I'm like, I mean, I could get it a
'cause
nap.
we might end up sailing on Saturday if Llama and Razors are around. Could possibly do a galleon, but we also,
I also
in
know that
theory,
Ed just messaged
might
me
be
and
doing
asked
art.
if I'm going to play a game after this. And I was like, yes, soon. So I kind of just agreed to something else as well. uh, Elric will meet up with Horst and Gunther and prepare to leave the city.
Okay. Um.
And I will not try to buy a new arquebus.
All right. Then as you
I can just hope that during the time over the course of the few hours that I've been keeping people oh so slightly busy today, that maybe the smugglers got the shit to the guys behind the scenes.
as you get there, you already at the gate. You already see Horst is talking to Altman at the gate.
How long did I take?
Each shop you visited was at least 10 minutes of activity.
Okay.
So
I spent 40 minutes between walking time and talking, maybe. I don't know.
yeah. So I have a total well, the total time I have is 3 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, that so far. So as you get to the gate, like I said, you see Horst are talking to Altman. Altman doesn't really say anything to you as you approach, but he only kind of he kind of gives you a wary look.
Okay.
And Horst is like, yes. So as you hopefully he hasn't gone far. We'll ideally be back before the either at the end of the day or perhaps depending on how long its trek. It's going to only be I'm hoping at most 3 days, but we'll see. And so if anything happens, you'll be on your own. You got at least 10 other guards detailing. That will be under your command while we're absent. So that should at least help with some of the activities you need. Altman just kind of gives a nod. He goes, I see, Eric, you finally made your way here.
Indeed.
It took you long enough. Well, we are ready to go. And you got everything taken care of that you need?
I've lightened my load.
Good. Traveling while burdened is always a dangerous proposition. Not proposition.
Situation?
Dangerous endeavor. There you go. Yeah, it's always a dangerous endeavor.
Well, I'm afraid I don't have much time for fishing.
I suppose not. Well,
the joke landed. Anyway.
he gave a slight chuckle.
Anyway.
Well, so you're eastward. Although he doesn't give it, you can almost feel the air quotes in his
Yes.
voice. Direction. So I guess we'll start. I guess we'll start at the inspection point, and then from there we'll continue.
All right.
And your group sets off, and with that we'll call it there.
For the record,
Yeah.
I do not treat the witch hunters as allies for the purposes of Commander's Banner.
Copy that.
They do not receive a bonus against fear effects.
Okay. I might need it to be reminded during session, but I will try to keep that in mind. I'll add that to my notes here.
For the record, when Phineas goes to demoralize them, they do not have a bonus. I don't want to do my boy Gunther like that. Although that being said, I'm probably burning every bridge here. All right. Probably call there.
Yeah, I already said call there. So.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
making sure. All right, we'll stop there.